The United States and several European countries on Wednesday condemned North Korea's recent missile tests and said Pyongyang's technical advances demonstrate the urgent need to ramp up implementation of UN sanctions on its nuclear and missile programs and its economic activities. U.S. Ambassador Linda Thomas-Greenfield urged North Korea to stop its reckless provocations that violate Security Council sanctions resolutions. She said it should start talks with the Biden administration without preconditions toward the goal of complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. She urged all countries to fully implement UN sanctions, so that we can prevent the DPRK from accessing the funds, the technology, the know-how it needs to further develop unlawful weapons of mass destruction and ballistic missile programs. In a separate statement, the three members of the European Union on the Security Council, Ireland, France and Estonia, said Monday's reported test of a submarine-launched ballistic missile forms part of a pattern of provocations by the DPRK in recent weeks, including launches of short-range ballistic missiles, long-range cruise missiles, and what it has claimed to be a hypersonic glider. They said the new submarine missile launch underlines the continued enhancement of the nuclear and ballistic program of the DPRK, which stated the ambition to ultimately acquire sea-based nuclear capabilities. The EU Council members urged North Korea to immediately end its destabilizing actions and take concrete steps to abandon its ballistic missiles and other weapons of mass destruction, including its nuclear program, in a complete, verifiable and irreversible manner. Ireland, France and Estonia also urged North Korea to respond positively to the repeated offers by the US and South Korea for dialogue, saying, "There is no other way to achieve peace, security and stability on the Korean Peninsula." The 15-member Security Council heard a briefing on the latest missile tests from UN Assistant Secretary-General Mohammed Khalid Kyari, but did not issue a statement. The Council has imposed increasingly tough sanctions on North Korea, severely restricting its imports and exports while demanding an end to its nuclear and ballistic missile activities. But North Korea has repeatedly flouted Council resolutions and continues to launch increasingly sophisticated missiles, escalating tensions on the Korean Peninsula and in the region. Thomas Greenfield said the Biden administration is committed to working with the international community to reduce tensions and maintain peace on the Korean Peninsula. And the U.S. commitment to the defense of South Korea and Japan is ironclad, she said. She criticized the Security Council Committee monitoring sanctions on North Korea, saying it is not doing its job. The U.S. ambassador didn't name any countries, but the panel of experts monitoring the implementation of sanctions has cited alleged violations by North Korea's neighbors China and Russia.